There are movies that you remember because of the stories they tell, and then there are movies which you don't remember as a whole, but definitely remember the performances. I feel a lot of discussion has already been done about the great performances of all time in movies like Godfather, Dark Knight, Goodfellas. So this recommendation series is dedicated to such underrated gems where the acting performances were stand out and needs to be seen by every aspiring actor at least once. These are my personal recommendations in no particular order.
What life? I got no life! I'm in the dark here!
Welcome to Filminama, and this is the first episode of movies that every actor should watch at least once. The Master. Before getting an Oscar for his performance in Joker, Joaquin Phoenix along with Philip Seymour Hoffman gave a masterclass in acting with his role in The Master. This psychological drama tells the story of a Freddie Quell, a World War II Navy veteran struggling to adjust to a post-war society. Then how his journey with Lancaster Todd, the leader of a religious movement, affects him and his personality. This movie can't be missed to be seen by any aspiring actor, as both Hoffman and Phoenix has nailed their roles to perfection. I still revisit some of the scenes, like that of the jail scene, the processing scene, where both the actors have set a benchmark to be touched upon.
Facts. They don't give
They are
me
not
facts. What facts? I don't know.
Yes, you do. Tell me why you're not with her if you love her so much.
I told her I'd come back and I never went back, and now I gotta get back to her.
Why don't you go back?
I don't know.
Why don't you go
I don't know!
Close your eyes.
Aligarh. When it comes to movies that deals with loneliness, there is need to internalize the character and make its own and personal. According to me, these performances require the traits of method acting in order to fully immerse oneself in the character. In Her, Joaquin Phoenix plays a character that falls in love with an AI, yet we feel for that character. We might not be well versed with the dystopian world shown, but the feeling of loneliness and a sense of longingness for someone is universal to all of us.
It's kind of like a form of socially acceptable insanity.
Another underrated gem that comes to my mind which has the theme of loneliness is Gali Gunya, where Manoj Vajpayee has fully sunk into the character. A shopkeeper who gets caught up in the maze of his mind when he observes people through his hidden closed circuit cameras.
उस लड़के को पीट रहा था यार, लेकिन इस साले कैमरे कुछ पकड़ ही नहीं पा रहे।
डर लगता है कि अगर मैंने उसकी मदद नहीं की तो
But his performance that shook me from the core was of Professor Cyrus in Aligarh. What a performance! You see a man's soul pulled outside his body day by day. You feel that pain, that trauma that he's going through. There is one scene where he's just sitting in the room, drinking alcohol and humming a song playing on radio, and slowly we can hear his sobs. This one scene is enough to show the sheer acting prowess of the man. These kind of performances are the inspiration behind many aspiring actors. There Will Be Blood. The most common name that actors look up to when it comes to method acting is Daniel Day-Lewis. The 3 times Oscar winner has given some all-time best performances and left a legacy for all the aspiring actors out there for getting inspired from. His performance as Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood is still discussed and analyzed. I still revisit this movie just for the acting brilliance he brought in every scene.
Say it louder! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy! You pig!
But I believe the same credit should be given to Paul Dano, who equally stood out in this movie. Sharing the screen with legends like Daniel Day-Lewis and still leaving such a huge impact is a commendable job, which should have been discussed more.
Please. I'm in desperate times.
I know.
It's a lie. I wish everyone could be saved, but they won't. No, they won't.
Another underrated work of Paul Dano in the movie Prisoners is highly recommended. The Lunchbox. It's been a decade now and still watching the movie feels like a cold breeze. Irfan Khan has given one of the finest performances of his career along with commendable Nawazuddin Siddiqui. The way Irfan possesses the demeanor and subtleties of a middle-aged government employee is just unmatched. Very small detailings like watching from above the glasses while talking, the curiosity of waiting for the lunchbox, the smile while quietly smelling it before opening it, the proud smile that someone is out there for him, someone who is waiting for a reply from him. The movie is filled with such mesmerizing scenes. This performance still acts as an inspiration for many actors and cannot be missed at any cost.
हस्बैंड कल रात बहुत देर से आए, वो कुछ नहीं बोले.
Dear Ila, things are never as bad as they seem.
और मेरी अम्मी हमेशा कहा करती थी कि कभी-कभी गलत ट्रेन भी सही जगह पहुंचा देती है.
Whiplash. Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons gave a magnetic performance in this musical drama. The film follows the ambitious music student and jazz drummer Andrew Neiman, played by Teller, who is pushed to his limit by his abusive instructor Terence Fletcher, played by Simmons, who got the Oscar for this brilliant performance. He sets the scene on fire whenever he comes on the screen. Both Simmons and Taylor have outdone themselves, and you will get goosebumps and anxiety whenever the duo comes together on the screen.
Buddy Rich here. Little trouble there. You're rushing. Here we go. 5, 6, and.
Although Simmons got the Oscars, but according to me, Miles Teller's portrayal of a drummer who pushes his limits to attain the perfection is no less to be judged. The intense practice scenes, the heartbreaks, the pain, the disappointment, all portrayed with utmost perfection. It has one of the best breakup scenes of all time. Don't miss this.
I want to be one of the greats. And because I'm doing that, it's going to take up more of my time. And this is why I don't think that we should be together.
So that was a recommendation list for the first episode. I will be coming with further episodes of this series. Do like, comment, share and subscribe to Filminama for more such contents.